Talking to Jennifer for this. All right, good morning, everyone. It is 9 a.m., and we are at the historic courthouse. It is May 13th, 2025, and I'm going to call our regular meeting to order. I'm going to ask Commissioner Galana to lead us in our invocation, and then Commissioner Stacy to lead us in our pledges. If you'll stand if you're able. Let me go ahead and read the agenda item.
I'm sorry.
Agenda
I
item
apologize.
10, discuss and act on official change order number 5 for the proposed change orders number 6, 29, 31 through 40, previously approved by Commissioners Court to the agreement with Hill & Wilkinson Construction Group for the Rockwall County Annex project and all related issues. Commissioner Stacy.
I apologize for that. This is going to be for the releasing the $915,900 from the annex building. This is the actual official change order. Last court, we approved a PCO. That proposed change order became this change order. So I don't know if anyone has any questions.
Nope.
All right. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and make a motion that we approve official change order number 5 for the Hill & Wilkinson Construction Group for the Rockwall County Annex.
Got a motion by Commissioner Stacy.
Second.
Second by Commissioner Galana. Any further questions? If you'll register your votes now. It passes 4-0. Noted for the record, Commissioner Maklick is swearing in library board members at this very moment. So she had to leave the meeting, but it's for a good cause. So it passes 4-0.
Welcome to the Worcester County Commissioners meeting of May 6, 2025 at 9 a.m. First thing on the agenda, I need a motion to go into closed session to discuss a personnel summary, request to hire human resources intern, IT technician, emergency communication specialist trainees, and a correctional officer trainee. Request to promote to sergeant, to discuss contents of a proposal, to receive legal advice, and to perform administrative functions. Do I have a motion? Commissioner Fiore.
Motion to go into closed session.
Commissioner Purnell.
Second.
Any discussion from the commissioners? Seeing none, all those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? I have 6 in favor with 5 with two of them. Bertino and Bunting is absent. Before this open session, we had a closed session to discuss personnel summary, request to hire human resources intern, IT technician, emergency communications specialist trainees, and a correctional officer trainee. Request to promote to sergeant and other personnel matters with human resources, to discuss contents of a proposal, to receive legal advice, and to perform administrative functions. Members present were Commissioners Elder, Fiore, Abbott, Bertino, Bunting, Matresic, and Purnell. Chief Administrative Officer Weston Young, Deputy Chief Administrative Officer Candace Savage, County Attorney Roscoe Leslie, Public Information Officer Kim Moses, Human Resources Director Stacy Norton, Human Resources Deputy Director Pat Walls, Public Works Director Dallas Baker, and Environmental Programs Director Bob Mitchell. There was a motion by Commissioner Matresic, seconded by Commissioner Purnell, to adjourn the closed session meeting at 9:43 a.m. Commissioner Purnell.
Yep. Good morning. DSS, are you here? Ms. Roberta. And in the process, we have a proclamation for foster care as well. Yeah. Good morning. Good morning. I always like to do this proclamation because I know what they are doing in our community with our youth, our families, and it's very important what they do. Whereas during National Foster Care Month, we honor the foster parents, child welfare professionals, and others who support youth in foster care and help them to thrive. And whereas foster care professionals within Worcester County Social Services, partnering organizations, and volunteers play an essential role in helping children whose lives have been disrupted through no fault of their own to reestablish trust and find renewed hope while surrounded by caring adults in a safe, loving, and welcoming family. Now, therefore, we, the County Commissioners of Worcester County, Maryland, do hereby recognize May as National Foster Care Month and urge all citizens to be a part of a positive change for children and youth in foster care. Executed under the seal of Worcester County, the state of Maryland, the 6th day of May in the year of our Lord, 2025.
And next is Lisa, if you want to risk it.
Y'all are very feisty this morning. Well, good morning. Happy holidays. Hope everyone is ready for the holiday season with your friends and family. Couple of things I wanted to make sure that you're aware of and also have on your calendar. We have, speaking of Paul Grimes, our next CEO series is going to feature Mr. Grimes himself. It'll be held at Impact on January the 16th, so be sure to get your tickets so that we can all glean some wisdom from our city manager. It's kind of what we ask.
We're going to move into the general public comments. Any member of the public may speak about any issue that is not on today's agenda for general public comments. Speakers will be limited to 3 minutes during this item, general comments, and for items on the public hearing. When an issue has been designated as quasi-judicial, public remarks shall only be heard during a quasi-judicial hearing that has been properly noticed for that matter. Members of the public wishing to provide comments to the planning board on any matter, including items on the agenda, may also submit their comments via email to planningboard@tamarack.org. All comments submitted by email shall be made part of the public record. The city has authority under the city code to regulate the way comments are made during any public meeting. Please be advised, the city will not read any emails publicly. At this time, we're going to open public participation at 9:14 a.m. Please state your name and address for the record. Oh, sorry. No one's here. All right, so we're going to close the floor for public participation at 9:14 a.m.
All right, good morning. For the record, I'm Rob Johnson, Senior Planner for the Community Development Department. The Director of Community Development is recommending that the proposed text amendment to Chapter 10, Article 2, Section 10-2.5, entitled Plan Development District, to add support from an underlying commercial land use designation for the Plan Development Zoning District designation and adding the allowance for the assignment of residential units from available flexibility and or redevelopment units for bonus density greater than 50 dwelling units per acre in accordance with the city's comprehensive plan.
Good morning. For the record, Christina Belenke of Miskell and Backman. It's a pleasure to be here before you this evening representing D.R. Horton on these two applications. So there's a lot of history on this property. I personally have been working on it for the better part of 11 years. I think our firm has been working on it for about 20 years. It's part of the former Woodmont Golf Course. The area that we're specifically talking about today is highlighted in the red box on your screen. It is about 4.31 net acres in size.
Good morning, everyone. I would like to call this meeting of the Planning and Zoning Commission to order at 8:30 a.m. on Friday, December 6, 2024. We do have a quorum. And we don't have any citizens signed up to speak. If there are any citizens' comments, please let me know. Going once, going twice. Okay, no citizens' comments today. On to agenda item 4A, consideration and possible action to approve minutes from the November 1st, 2024 Planning and Zoning meeting.
I make a motion that we approve the minutes from the November 1st, 2024 Planning and Zoning meeting. I'll second.
Okay, we have a motion by Mr. Amon and a second by Mr. Clifford to approve the meeting minutes from the November 1st, 2024 meeting. All in favor? Aye. Opposed? Motion carries. If it pleases the commission, I would like to take agenda items 4B and 4C together, and those are consideration and possible action to approve the Cross Creek West Section 14 and Section 15 preliminary plats.
Good morning. So there was just one comment on each of the plats. These were the same comment. The plat note number 10 indicated Section 9, and they just needed to be updated to the actual section on the plat, and both of those plats were updated, and these are both recommended for approval.
John, any street comments?
I'll make a motion that we recommend approval for Cross Creek West sections 14 and 15 preliminary.
Okay, we have a motion by Ms. Berger and a second by Mr. Dowdall to approve the Cross Creek West Section 14 and Section 15 preliminary plats. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Agenda item 4D, consideration and possible action to approve the Fulshire Bend Drive and Teddy Skies Drive street dedication in Cross Creek West preliminary plat.
This also had the same plat note 10 that needed to be updated. They have done that, and then plat note 14 was related to finished floor elevations, and since this is a street dedication, the finished floor elevation note was not necessary, so they removed it. So this one is recommended for approval.
Okay, I'll make a motion that we approve the Fulshire Bend Drive and Teddy Skies Drive street dedication.
Second.
Question or comment? Looks like the roof is right, the right part is misspelled.
Yeah, we've run into that a couple of times. I don't know if it's abstract.
This one is the way I'm used to seeing it, this one's different. So
Okay.
Sometimes they're wrong on the actual
yeah, I
abstract.
understand
Well-
that, but- Okay, and if you're good with that, I'm good with that. And is Teddy Skies a person? Or is it just a name? I'm just curious.
Are you aware?
Not a person. Okay.
Just a random name.
It just looked like a name of
Yeah.
honoring somebody, so.
Okay, we have a motion on the table from Mr. Amon and a second by Mr. Clifford to approve the Fulshire Bend Drive and Teddy Skies Drive street dedication in Cross Creek West preliminary plats. Any additional comments? Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Agenda item 4E, consideration and possible action to approve the Country Mart number 2 preliminary plat.
So we received the digital for this plat by the deadline, but we did not receive the hard copy, so we were not able to review it appropriately on time. We were able to review it yesterday, and so there was a set of comments that were submitted to the applicant, but because it was submitted late to them, they were not able to submit an updated plat. So it is our recommendation, based on the fact that they did not submit on time and that the plat was not updated, that it be denied.
I recommend we deny the approval of Country Mart number 2 preliminary plat.
I'll second.
Okay, we have a motion by Mr. Dowdall and a second by Mr. Amon to deny approval of the Country Mart number 2 preliminary plat. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries.